The year is 2055, and we're in the Mekong Delta, charting the footprint of the world's largest floating poultry complex. With the survey complete, fabrication of the reinforced concrete hexagonal pontoons begins. Heavy steel cages are placed inside the molds, ready for precision casting. The fully cured pontoons, with their precise master layout, begin their journey downriver. The heavy lift crews meticulously position the first hexagonal pontoon. Laser alignment and marine survey guidance ensure absolute precision.
The crew begins the critical phase of anchoring the floating platforms, driving massive steel piles into the riverbed.
The permanent service network is now being established. Prefabricated steel bridge sections are carefully lowered to connect them. The engineers, maintaining strict safety protocols, guide the integration of freshwater electrico-optic systems. The structural steel frames begin to rise above the floating platforms. Vietnamese steel erection crews work with precision. The advanced phase of construction sees the precise installation of insulated panels and solar infrastructure. The AI Operations Center stands sentinel as the first poultry house enters the MEP phase. Continuity is critical here. While mechanical installation progresses in the first poultry building on the central operations. The project continues with continuity locked in, identical project identity. We observe the installation of composite. Continuity is key on this complex. The AI Operations Center is finally receiving its modern glass skin and a weatherproof. The advanced solar array installation utilizes synchronized cranes and dedicated teams. Beneath the roof, The teams are now installing industrial ventilation systems inside the poultry houses. The massive air ducts are being secured. The project's continuity lock ensures identical infrastructure across every platform. Freshwater, wastewater. The AI Operations Center, where the data stream becomes the lifeline. We maintain constant vigilance over the sensors, ensuring peak.
The integrated commissioning phase begins, with ventilation, lighting, and automation systems coming online across.
The advanced biosecurity infrastructure, including vehicle disinfection bays, personnel sanitation corridors, and air shower. The engineers perform the final operational readiness inspection, confirming every mechanical, electrical, automation, and biosecurity system. The floating poultry island stands commissioned, its systems optimized, in the first climate-controlled hatchery. Inside the floating hatchery, robotic incubation lines automatically rotate the egg trays, while AI systems continuously learn. The advanced hatchery on the floating island ensures precise sorting, vaccination, and transfer of the newly hatched chicks. The synchronized transfer of the first chicks has begun, moving from the hatchery through the sealed corridors into the designated poultry houses. In a direct continuation, the technicians initiate the first chick release into the floating facilities. With AI controlling the feeding, water, and environment, the engineers verify real-time data from the operations center. Live data from thousands of IoT sensors streams in, allowing AI to precisely adjust ventilation. The compact inspection drones perform routine indoor flock monitoring, ensuring optimal density. Beneath the River Mekong, Vietnam, a network of identical floating poultry farms, a marvel of sustainable engineering. The complex enters a stable phase, with broilers thriving in the fully automated houses. Additional structures now receive it. The floating poultry island continues its operations in the Mekong Delta. Newly hatched chicks are transferred via automated. The complex seamlessly integrates its floating feed terminal, where bulk deliveries arrive via pneumatic systems. The engineers ensure the centralized water treatment systems operate continuously, providing filtered drinuously. AI Operations Center continuously analyzes live production data from every poultry house, automatically adjusting feed schedules and environmental conditions. The massive rooftop solar arrays now generate at full capacity, their power meticulously balanced by the battery. Autonomous inspection drones meticulously monitor the flock's health, while robotic cleaning units tirelessly sanitize the aisles, ensuring optimal conditions. The fully integrated floating complex is a testament to sustainable engineering. Poultry litter is automatically collected and the district's advanced systems filter, disinfect, and reuse water. Automated monitoring ensures quality before discharge. The predictive maintenance teams utilize autonomous inspection robots across the vast floating infrastructure, scanning bridges.
This state-of-the-art floating poultry island now operates at a stable, full rhythm. Efficient autonomous logistics ensures. In the year 2055, the floating agricultural city on the Mekong Delta is in full operation, utilizing advanced.
The seamless integration of permanent infrastructure and cutting-edge technology defines this aquatic farming complex.
The unified geometry of the floating islands allows for precise logistics. Autonomous electric vehicles manage the poultry pools.
At the immense, self-sufficient floating complex, transport modules arrive, initiating a rigorously hygienic process.
The advanced processing facility utilizes robotic inspection and grading systems to classify poultry products before packaging.
The continuity of the cold chain is paramount. Robotic packaging lines seal the finished poultry products with precision, while Vietnam. The logistical precision of the floating warehouse relies on automated storage and retrieval systems, AI inventory. The engineers oversee the automated loading of refrigerated containers with finished poultry products. Autonomous elections.
The heart of the integrated aquatic farm, the logistics hub, operates a continuous export cycle. Automated crane.
The year 2055 sees the successful completion of the floating poultry island's first production cycle. Exports. The second production cycle is underway, with the hatchery receiving a fresh batch of fertilized eggs synchronized by the Central AI Operations Center. The massive floating complex houses state-of-the-art hatchery systems. Robotic arms continuously inspect.
The floating island facility maintains continuity with identical geometry and layout. Vietnamese bioscience.
The Central AI Operations Center coordinates a vast network of floating platforms. Automated scheduling balances.
The intelligent floating microgrid efficiently provides renewable energy. Our engineers ensure continuous power to the completion.
The journey begins where organic waste, wastewater, and recyclable materials converge. Automated digesters.
Inside the AI Operations Center, engineers utilize laser scanning from predictive maintenance robots to inspect bridge joints and utilities. The identical floating complex continues its operations, with logistics engineers optimizing the network. Autonomous electric vehicle. Integrated quality assurance teams verify food safety, environmental compliance, and renewable energy performance across. The spectacular sunrise reveals the fully mature floating poultry ecosystem operating at peak efficiency. In the Mekong Delta, 72 hours before landfall of a Category 4 storm, Vietnamese engineers initiate entity. The unified identity ensures seamless collaboration. Floating cranes reinforce critical moorings. The AI Operations Center has activated storm mode. Engineers balance the ballast systems, The teams secure the exterior equipment, locking the platforms and verifying critical systems. The drones complete.
Severe weather has arrived, testing the structural integrity of the floating platforms. Despite the conditions, the AI can.
The storm continues to intensify, but the autonomous systems are holding everything in check. Power remains stable, general online and green actions.
As the storm subsides, automated drones and service boats immediately initiate comprehensive post-storm structures. Following the storm, Vietnamese maintenance crews demonstrate the resilience of the floating design, recalibrating solar panels, inspections. Following safety clearance, our engineers immediately resumed export logistics. Refrigerated containers are loaded to electric.
The floating poultry island stands resilient after the storm, its systems fully operational at sunrise.
1 year later, the floating poultry island operates at maximum sustainable capacity, as every district functions simultaneously. Inside the AI Operations Center, engineers supervise a digital twin of the floating poultry island, displaying live.
Following the complete circular economy cycle, we see how poultry waste becomes biogas, powering the floating microgrid.
The year is 2055, and the floating poultry island of Vietnam represents the pinnacle of sustainable agriculture.
The floating poultry island is a marvel of sustainable engineering, with 24 platforms working in perfect synchronization.